Hey, Stephen here from Sound of Nation Wave, and this is day one of the November daily draws. A new month has begun, and this month we're using Ellen Dugan's Witch's Tarot, as well as the Witch's Wisdom Oracle cards by Barbara Michael John Free and Flavia Kate Peters, illustrated by Richard Crooks. So, let's see what kind of message we're going to get at the start of this month. So let's choose our first card. And you know the decks that I'm choosing from already. So it's just a case of choosing the first card and getting the reading underway. So I thought, hope you all had a good Halloween or Samhain last night, if you celebrated. And I thought I'd continue the theme, but more emphasis on the spiritual practice, spiritual path now, rather than the ancestral connection that was leading up to Samhain. Not that we totally let go of that, but so here we go. So our first card of the month is, we will go there, and our card is, it's the Nine of Pentacles. Just look at that beautiful card. Luxurious pentacles flowering into literally in a shape of a flower. They're blooming, abundance, growth there, and she's very at home there in that environment. And I think this is an important message, because it's all about creating the environment that we can be comfortable with. It doesn't have to be some rich, opulent, if we haven't got a lot of money. Although it'd be nice if we could have a little bit more than what we have, perhaps, to, if we're struggling financially with resources and everything. But it's not just about, it is about finance and resources, of course. That comes into it. That's the world we live in. But it's more about being in the environment and the place where you feel at home, where you feel that you can spiritually connect. So we're talking about our spiritual path, but we start with a Pentacles, which is about physicality, physical things around us. But in order to connect spiritually, we have to be in the right environment, in the right place. We need to, and wherever we are, wherever we may be, we can create the best place for us to be possible. As I say, it needn't be some opulent place like this, but if it's a place we create for ourselves, almost, we talk about sacred spaces and we think about altars being our sacred space where we put our deities or whatever, or our candles and our spiritual tools and everything. That is our sacred space. But all of where we are is really our sacred space, because what we class as home is where we connect the most spiritually. It's our home where we feel comfortable, and that's where we can connect with spirit. Or are we in a place where we can have an environment, like going out into nature that's nearby, where we can connect? It doesn't have to be inside. She's outdoors, and she's not actually in the house. She's gone outside. So I think it's making sure that we have an environment available to us that has the physicality and the associations, the physical associations with our spiritual path, that helps us to connect to that path. So I think that's what this card is saying. You can focus on your spiritual growth, but what's your environment like in which you're trying to do that? Is it helping you, or is it hindering you? Could you do more to make where you are, or where you practice your spiritual path, help you to connect better? Are there things you can place there? Are there things that you can put there to connect with. So it's producing, and it may take work, it may take some effort to create that. I mean, this is in a wider sense, this is creating the home, the place where you're comfortable with, and putting the work in and enjoying the benefits of that. But in relating to the spiritual practice, to me, it's about creating the environment that helps you connect to your spiritual path and putting the things around you. It needn't be as in amassing various things of big collections, although that can be okay too if that helps you connect. But it needn't be. It could be more minimalistic than that. It could be, it could be just a few right things placed around you and the right kind of environment around you that helps you gain that connection. So let's see what oracle card we get to go with that, if I can pick the deck up, of course. Now this deck just has some words on it, but I may have to refer to the book because I don't use it very much. I haven't used it very much recently, so I can't remember what they represent. So I'll see how I go to start with instinctively, and then if I need to go to the guidebook, then you'll have to excuse me on that, with it being an oracle. Okay, you'll learn together. So here we go, and we'll go here. No, apparently we're going there. Okay, fair enough. It wasn't where I was going, but the deck opened up at this place. And I was talking about candles and magic. Well, here we go. And it can just... Well, this is actually quite... I mentioned things you put on your altar, like candles and everything. And I lit a candle last night, and that helped to create the right kind of atmosphere. And this is something that does help me. Lighting a candle, it could be just simple thing of picking the right candle and putting it there somewhere and lighting it and focusing on it and letting that help to connect you. Set it with intent, with an intention of why you're lighting the candle, and that can be just simply a physical thing that can illuminate your practice, your path, and help you to connect with your spiritual path. So it's things like that. So maybe start by just lighting a candle with intent to help you to connect and give you some inspiration into how to create a good environment for your spiritual practice. Okay, so that's how we're starting the month. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow with day 2. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.